Establishing a business is like a dream country for most upcoming entrepreneurs, but when it comes to keeping the business in motion and running for a long time is the most challenging part that every entrepreneur must learn how to deal with in order to keep their business in a consistent mode. However, in our part of the world, we tend to blame certain things on the devil, ignoring the fact that we are some of the reasons why our small businesses are collapsing. Alright, so today I have with us some 4 factors which we must learn and rectify it in order to put right measures in places to keep our business running. Alright, so without much wasting time, let's just get straight into it. So the first one is actually going to be attitude. There are some business people, after establishing business, they think that is all for them. Customer relation is zero, punctuality to work is zero, they don't even have respect for their work. So let's say you are supposed to open your shop at 8 a.m. okay, but because of your laziness and your punctuality to work is zero, you tend to open it around 12 p.m. This means that you are going to lose money which is going to come to you from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. You've lost it all. And there are people, because of their religious belief, they tend to ignore the fact that business is business. Okay, so in the weekdays they have some prayer meeting here, they have some prayer that here. So even in the midweek, where the week is very busy and they have to look forward to their customers to serve them, they'll close their shop and go to churches and pray and even use their small profit to give to their pastors. And when they come back and people are not coming to them to buy stuff, they still blame it on the devil again. So we should have respect and have a good attitude towards work. This is very important. There are people who have a bad day. There are some business people who have a bad, like the whole day they have a bad day, and when it comes to them to buy stuff, the way they attend to you, it's like you are responsible for the problem that they are going through. A typical Nigerian person will do that, but this is very common among Ghanaian business people. Okay, the second one that we are going to look at is financial indiscipline. There are people who know nothing about money, and this is a wrong move. When you are an entrepreneur, the first thing that you must learn about is money, how money works, cash flow, how to deal with money. Okay, because there are some businessmen at the end of the month, they use all their spending to pay their workers and they are left with nothing, and this is a bad thing. Okay, the main important thing for establishing a business is making more profit. But here in the case, you are using all your money to pay your workers, to pay bills and all that, and at the end of the day, you are left with nothing. Sometimes this thing doesn't actually make sense though, but it comes from our financial indiscipline. Sometimes you must be able to keep records of certain things, know your losses, rectify it, know the kind of goods that people are actually purchasing. You must be able to keep all these records in places in order to help you with the cash flow. Keep records of what they are buying, how many items they bought today, what is actually working out for you in your workplace. When you are able to keep all these measures in place, I bet you that at the end of the month you will know where to save this, how much you'll be able to use to pay this bill, pay your workers, and you will still have more left. I hope this one also makes sense to you. Alright, so the third one will be location. Hey, this is the major key. Location. Location. There are people who sell good products in a bad location. Alright, so let's say you are situated in a place where construction are taking places. What are you supposed to be selling? Building materials, right? You are supposed to sell building materials even when your money can't afford to buy you cement, or for you to sell cement for them. Let's know that there are carpenters living around, there are masons living around, and you can invest in buying the tools that they use to build building material. I think that will be cheaper for you. Even if you can't afford the iron rods and the cement, you can be able to buy the hammers, the nails, the trowel, the shovel. And this thing is actually going to help you because people will come and purchase. Okay, they only have to go miles to town to buy certain things that are closer to them. So know where you are located and know what to sell. Okay, it's very important. You must learn these certain things to keep your business running. Because don't tell me you are going to sell jewelries or you are going to sell chains, blinks in a place where building construction are taking place. Who will come to you and buy it? That means that you have to actually work on the marketing strategy. And for a small business, if you still have money to go from to advertise in on TV stations and on social media, it's up to you. All right, I don't have a problem with you if you have the money, but if you don't have the income, just know what to sell depending on the location you find yourself. All right, I hope this one also makes sense. And the fourth one is actually going to be borrowing. Last week I made a video on why I think if you're a business starter or you want to begin a business, you should avoid borrowing. You should avoid taking loans from the bank, because at the end of the day you are going to use your profits, you are going to use everything to pay off debt, and at the end of paying everything with interest rates, you are still going to go for loan again. That means you are going to build a business around debt, which is one major factor that is actually going to constitute in bringing your business down. All right, so you can go and check the video out. It's there. I did it on last week and I think it's very reasonable. Like I said, it's arguable, so you can argue with me. I know there are people who establish their business with loans and like they are up there, but it's not everyone who is very lucky. All right, so when you want to risk it, it's up to you, but I'll advise you play it safe when you want to start a business. Okay, all right, so I think these 4 factors will make sense and help you as you grow your business. So may God be with you. My name is 22 Miles. Kindly subscribe to my channel to become part of this beautiful family. Until then, peace out.